you find a mat, see that there is sufficient space between the mats. We want to completely relax our bodies. It is helpful that our feet are about 12 to 14 inches apart, that they are kept sufficiently apart from each other. The hands by the side of your bodies, they don't touch the body, the palms are held upward. It's a very receptive kind of a posture, often receptive posture to receive grace from God and the universe. I invite you to pay attention to your body as the body gets in touch with the mat and the ground, and let the energies merge of the body, the mat and the ground. Like a child, we lie in the lap of Mother Earth. We move into self-forgetfulness in simple childlike. To begin this relaxation, we want to remember the presence of God. We want to remember the presence of our personal God, who can direct that energy into ourselves. As I begin this meditation, I want to become aware and attentive to our own bodies created by God. So I invite you at this time to pay attention to your right leg. See your right leg as clearly as possible. So as you begin to watch your right leg, or any part of the body, and see the body parts, your mind gets relaxed. And we are sending very fine, life-giving energies as you gently watch and pass on your mental touch to your body. So watch the thigh muscles, the lower part of the thigh, the right knee, the right calf muscle, the right ankle, and the right foot. The outside of the foot, inside of the foot. I invite you now to tighten your right leg, tighten your right leg, lift up your right leg, breathe in, hold the breath and let go. As you drop down your leg, you let go the breath at the same time. If you can let out the breath from your abdomen, by the time you complete the exercises, the body will require very little oxygen as it happens at night. So once again, I invite you to pay attention to your right leg. Watch the right leg. See the right leg from the thigh, calf muscle to the foot, all the toes. Seeing without thinking is meditation. I invite you to make your leg tight now, tight and taut. Now lift up the right leg, breathe in, hold the breath and let go. It's helpful that you don't raise your leg very high, because then you can't drop it. Your mind will control the falling of the foot. A third time, I invite you to watch your right leg. Watch the entire right leg. See it as if in a mirror, your mind's mirror. Tighten up your right leg, lift up your right leg, breathe in and let go. I invite you now to watch the flow of energy towards the right leg. That part of the body is newly resting. As that body rests, the energies begin to flow from the mind towards the right leg. And they are attracting the universal energies to come into that direction. And also energy falls upon your right leg. Let the right leg be filled with care, with love, with acceptance. Dear God, I rest my right leg in your loving care. I surrender my right leg to my Creator. Let the best happen to my right leg. I leave my right leg now to rest. I invite you to become aware of your left leg now. The left thigh, the left knee. See the left calf muscle, the left ankle, and the left foot. Inside, outside. Gently, lovingly, watch your left leg. Now I ask you to tighten your left leg. Tighten, make it tight and taut. Lift up your left leg. Breathe in, hold the breath, and let go. And a second time, I invite you to pay attention to your left leg. Watch the left leg as if in a mirror. Scan the entire left leg. Experience the left leg. Now tighten up the left leg. Lift up the left leg. Breathe in and let go. We shall do that a third time. So we watch our left legs. See the formation of the leg. The entire left leg, the skin, the muscles, the bone, the shape. Watching without thinking calms down the brain. Now we tighten up the left leg, tighten it up, lift up the left leg and let go. Now we let the left leg relax. As it relaxes, I direct my eyes to the left leg to watch what happens to my left leg. As the leg is newly resting, there will be a rush of energy moving to the left leg. And the universal energies bless your left leg. God's own energy, energy from our own deeper self, alpha consciousness, moves towards the left leg. Let my left leg cells be filled with health and well-being, with care and attention. Dear God, I rest my left leg and surrender my left leg in your care. Let the best happen to my left leg. And we let the left leg go. I invite you now to become aware of your back side and the pelvic area. We watch it as if in a mirror with our closed eyes and clear eyes. As we watch that part of the body, the mind is getting calmer. As I watch that part of the body, now I want to tighten up that part of the body. So I invite you to raise up your back side, the pelvic areas. Raise up. Breathe in and let go. A second time, we watch the back side and the pelvic area. Every part of the body God has created is good and sacred. They are meant for goodness. I watch it gently, passing on loving, caring attention to my back side and the pelvic areas. To tighten up that part of the body, I raise up that part of the body. Raise it up, breathe in and let go. It is helpful that when we breathe out, the breath moves out of our abdomen. So that relaxation becomes complete by the time we complete all the different parts of the body. So a third time, I become aware of the pelvic areas and the back side. When the mind's energy meets the bodily energy around that place, and we tighten up that part of the body, we raise it up, raise up the back side, Breathe in and let go. Now we relax the back side and the pelvic area. We direct the mental energy through the eyes and watch that part of the body. You watch and direct your energy towards that place. The creational energies are being attracted towards you and towards that particular part of the body. Let every cell be filled with health, well-being, blessing from God and the universe. I rest that part of the body. I surrender that part of the body in God's loving care and let the best happen to that part of my body. And I let it go. I invite you now to become aware of the entire body, the back of the body and the front of the body. So watch the lower back, see the mid back, observe the upper part of the back, right side, left side. Watch the front portion of your body, the upper chest, right side, left side, the mid chest, right side, left side, the upper part of the abdomen, right side, left side, the navel area, right side, left side, the lower abdomen, right side and left side. We don't want to miss the gift of our bodies. Everything happens in the body. So I become aware of my entire body, and we want to tense up the entire body. So I ask you to raise up your spine, arch it up, raise up, breathe in and let go. And we shall do that a second time. So we become aware of the entire back of the body. We see it, scan it, observe it. Pure observation without thinking helps relaxation, calms down the brain and the body. We pay attention to the front side of the body. Now we want to tighten up that part of the body, so we raise up our bodies, arching up our spine, breathe in and let go. And we shall do that a third time. So I invite you to pay attention to your entire back of the body, the front of the body. We tighten up that part of the body, so we raise up the body by raising up your spine. Breathe in and let go. As the newly resting part of the body is experiencing relaxation, watch the flow of energy so that you can attract the universal energies coming towards us. The energy from your deeper self is flowing towards the body. We watch it to bless it. Let the body get filled with health, well-being. We yield our bodies to the care of the universe, to the care of God, and we surrender our body to the Creator and let the best happen to my body. I invite you to pay attention to your neck muscles, the front of the neck, the back of the neck, the right side of the neck, the left side of the neck. Now to tense up that part of the body, I invite you to turn your head to the right side. Gently, slowly turn the head to the right side. Then bring it back to the center. Move it to the left side. Bring it back to the center. Once again, we turn to the right side. We bring it back to the center. Turn to the left side. And we bring it back to the center. We relax. We surrender. We watch. We watch those muscles and the tissues. If you watch, you know that you are doing good to your neck muscles. But you let the flow of energy move towards your right to the neck muscles. We bless our neck muscles, the creational energy, the God's own energy. And we surrender our neck muscles to our Creator. Let the best happen to my neck muscles. I invite you now to become aware of your right hand, the right shoulder, the right upper arm, the right elbow, the right lower arm, the wrist, the palm, outside of the palm and inside of the palm. I invite you to tighten up your right hand, lift up the right hand, breathe in and let go. And a second time, we pay attention to the right hand. We watch the right hand from the shoulder to the palm, the fingertips. See the entire palm. Now we tighten up that palm, lift up the right palm, lift the right hand, breathe in and let go. And a third time, we become aware and watch and see the right hand, the upper arm, the elbow, the lower arm, the palm. Seeing is meditating. Now we tighten up the right hand, raise up the right hand, breathe in and let go. Watch the right hand, the flow of energy. Let the right hand be blessed by the universal energy and the energy that comes from your deeper consciousness and God. Dear God, I surrender my right hand, let it experience health and well-being, and let the best happen to my right hand. I surrender my right hand to you. When we sleep at night, a lot of good things happen to the entire body, but we are not able to direct the energy consciously to the parts of the body as we want now. I invite you to pay attention to your left hand, the entire left hand, the left shoulder, the left upper arm, the left elbow, left lower arm, the wrist, the palm. Become aware of the inside of the right left palm. Now we tighten up the left palm, left hand, raise up the left hand, breathe in and let go. We shall do that a second time. Maybe watch the left hand, the entire flow of the hand, the muscles, the skin, the bones, the flow of energy. See it in your mental mirror. Now we tighten up the left hand, lift up the left hand, breathe in and let go. We shall do that a third time. So watch the left hand, observe the flow of energy to the left hand. Now we tighten up the left hand, lift up the left hand, breathe in and let go. We continue to watch the left hand now as it is resting, newly resting. So there is a rush of energy moving to that place of rest, and we attract the other energies to come and bless your left hand. Dear God, I surrender my left hand in your loving care. Let the best happen to my left hand. as I surrender it to you, my Creator. I invite you now to become aware of your face, the entire face, the facial muscles. You watch the forehead, see the right eye, the left eye, the nose, the nostril, the upper lip, the lower lip, the chin, the right cheek, the left cheek. We want to tighten up our facial muscles. May I ask you to squeeze your eyes and nose together. Eyes and nose together and relax it. And once again, we shall squeeze the eyes and the nose together and relax it. We do that a third time. So we tighten up the eyes and the nose by squeezing it together, relax it. We pay attention to the forehead. Watch the forehead, shrink it up, tighten the forehead, the skin, and relax it. Once again, we relax, we tighten up the skin up on the forehead by shrinking it up and relaxing it. A third time, we tense up the skin upon the forehead and relax it. I invite you now to move your lower jaw to the right side. The lower jaw to the right side, then to the left side. Once again, move the jaw, lower jaw to the right side, then to the left side. And third time, to the right side and the left side. We gather a lot of tensions upon our faces. I invite you to open your mouth as wide as you can to tighten up the mouth. Open the mouth wide and close it. A second time, we open the mouth wide, then close it. A third time, open it up wide as you can and close it. Let the entire facial muscles relax. Let the face begin to receive blessings of energies from the universe, from God, your own self. Let the face become refreshed, renewed, tissues becoming alive and vitalized. I invite you to pay attention to your skull, the hair, and the inside of the brain, the front of the brain and the back of the brain, the right side of the brain, the left side of the brain, the brain stem. I invite you now to raise your head a few inches above the ground. Raise your head a few inches above the ground and then place it back. A second time, we raise the head a few inches above the ground, then place it back. You shall do that a third time. Raise your head a few inches above the ground, then place it back. Now, let the entire body relax. Let there be no cell in the body that is not relaxed. Allow the music to enter your body, to relax it further. It's helpful just to begin to listen to it. The body rhythm and the music rhythm becomes a moment of synergy. Maybe become aware that the body is more passive, mind is passive. Maybe become aware of the divine presence that is in this room. God is a presence that can never be absent. Let that presence become as tangible as the air that you breathe in. Just as the way the space takes the form of the body, let the presence envelop each one of us. I invite you to pay attention to your own personal God. The God of your heart, the God that you pray to every day. We all have imageries of our own gods. They come up from the subconscious. The mind is passive. So I become aware of my personal God and the divine presence, and let my personal God help me at this time to experience that God as my body is resting. I rest my body. My body in God's loving care. I become aware of my mind, that every cell in my mind relax, be calm, be resting. Let my mind rest. God's presence. Dear God, fill my mind with your presence in which my mind can rest. Let every thought in my mind relax and rest. And let it rest in the presence of the divine. I rest my heart. Let every feeling in my heart rest. Be silent. Be calm. Let my heart rest in the heart of God. As it rests, it can receive God's love that is unconditional, total, absolute, 100%. I let my heart rest in God's heart. Let all my feelings rest in God's care. Entire body rest. Let my body rest in God's loving care. I also have an invisible body, just like God's own body, which I cannot see. Let my invisible body rest by the side of God. God. Let my spiritual body rest by the side of God. Let my spiritual body relax by the side of God. The center of that invisible body is my soul. Let my soul rest in God's self. Let my spiritual self rest in God's self. Let my deepest self be filled with God's self. Then I experience inner joy, the moment of a human divine communion. My heart rests. I watch my heart resting in God's own heart. As I watch my body rest, I see my body held in the care and the unconditional love of God. And I relax further, and move into the deepest silence, where God and I become one. Conclude the meditation. So I invite you to pay attention to your right leg and the left leg, and make some movement of the right foot and the left foot. So that in case you happen to be in deeper consciousness, we don't want to jump into wakeful consciousness, then we shake our hands. Take 3 deep full breaths. And bring your hands and place it upon your stomach. Bring your hands and place them upon your abdomen. And now bring it back beyond your head to give a good stretch. Beyond your head. Stretch it up. Stretch the hands and the legs together. And now we bring the hands back again by the side of the body. And at your comfortable speed, move to the right side and then gently, slowly sit up. Don't rush. Don't rush. Move slowly. We can warm up our palms by rubbing them together. Let your eyes face at the line. Press ourselves 3 times. We take a moment of quiet to be be connected with each other. It's already taking place. Maybe have a moment of synergy, meditating oneness. There will be one rhythm connecting us all together into a meditative communion. And from here we visit our homes, every space in our house, so that this community energy can travel along with us to bless your house. And particularly bless those who need our prayer and attention for whatever reason. And we also bless our neighbors who are good to us and those who are not good to us. We conquer that which is not good by goodness. Dear God, we thank you for bringing us together to be in meditation. We ask you at this time to fill each one of us, our minds, our bodies and our hearts, with your goodness, your kindness, compassion, joy, peace and love. May we be filled as we move on from here with your own presence. May God be blessed. May each one of you be blessed. Good night.
Thank you, Father.
Yeah, collect all the energies from down, go up and throw it off. Right? Ready? Okay. Throw down. Okay. Younger generation should catch up with the older ones. Okay, relax. We let out some energy, just hold the hands together. It's all the energy in the hand and then we use that sound ha. Okay? Tight. Okay, tight. Faster. Slow down. Yeah, okay. Wow. Okay.